Alrighty, let's get rocking and rolling here on this beautiful Friday night. Friday night is all right for streaming, as I always say. So we are here with a brand new modern deck. This is JiggyWiggy's Green-Red Serum Chalice. So the idea here, the hypothesis we are attempting to test is Chalice of the Void on one in the modern format right now particularly worth doing? And can you do it on turn one? So right now, we've got this setup here where it's very land focused. We've got Wrenn and Six and Life from the Loam here to recur our fetch lands and cycling lands in order to be able to grind some value. We've got some Ox of Agonis, and Karn, the great creator, can go into our sideboard and function as a win condition. And then hiding over here is all the nonsense. So we've got some Serum Powders, we've got some Simian Spirit Guides, and some Chancellors of the Tangle. So we are looking to mulligan to a turn one Chalice on one. We are going to hope that that's going to be good enough in a lot of the matchups that we run into. We've also got Blood Moons and Pillage in the main deck, so we can nonsense some people right out of the game. At least this has win cons. What's up, Larry's Punchworthy? I hope the number of win cons in this deck is satisfactory for you. So we're going to be turbo mulliganing to whatever we can. We're going to be using Karn, the great creator, as a bit of a win condition. At least we can attrition our opponents out of the game with things like Liquimetal Coating, as well as actually fetch up a win condition. And we've got Blood Moons and Pillages in the main deck, a little bit of Wrenn and Six and Field of Ruin. So depending on what we run into in the modern format, we might be able to cheese some people right out of these games. This is going with this week's accidental theme, I suppose, of completely bonkers, completely bananas decks that make no sense. So we're going to try this one out and see if Chalice on one on turn one is something worth doing in modern. Hope your Friday is going well, Mr. Larynx Punchworthy. And you've been punching many a throat. Match the first. Let's rock and roll. Wolf Curl is our opponent. So with every hand that we draw, we're going to ask ourselves the question, does this turn one Chalice? It does not. We're going to Serum Powder this bad mamma jamma. We're losing a Wrenn and Six and 2 of our 3 seasoned Pyromancers, so that feels bad, but hey, this is what we're in for. This has Wrenn and Six and or Life from the Loam and our 1 Valakut. I think we have to mulligan this one too. We haven't lost any Chancellors or Simian Spirit Guides yet, so we should be able to hit a reasonable hand at some point here soon. This is like the closest to being functional, I guess. What is up, JiggyWiggy? We just went through our first couple mulligans here. We're down to a 6 against a Luris deck, so I think I have to keep this one and ship the Sorcerous Spyglass. Play Forgotten Cave on 1. This seems great. All right, we're going to keep this one. And then ship the Spyglass. We're going to play Wrenn and Six into Pillage into Seasoned Pyromancer. Should be all right. Ship the Pillage? Is that what you're telling me to do here? Oh, because you want to Spyglass their baubles. That's fair. That's fair. They'll probably play any of the ones in their hand out on turn one, though. So I don't know how valuable that'll be. How good do you think that is if they're likely to play out their stuff on one? True. Yeah, see, I think shipping this Spyglass is fine here. We can Spyglass it later off of the Karn. So we're going to turn 1, get a Stomping Grounds. Turn 2, play Wrenn and Six. We might be able to cycle Forgotten Cave on 3. Hope your day is going as well, Jiggy. What is up, Mayor Bear? Bear of Mare. Yeah, of course. Okay. Okay. Everything's going wrong immediately. Still doing pretty fine. Well, that's good. I wish we could say the same about this hand. I might even cycle Cave here. Yeah, I guess. We don't need double green for anything we actually want to cast. One of the severe downsides of this deck, though, is the fact that we missed on turn 1 Chancellor. So we have 4 Chancellor of the Tangle in this deck that now officially do approximately nothing. And we don't actually have a hand that gets us to double red. So that was one of the reasons I didn't want to cycle the Cave. But maybe we'll get away with it. Let's see. Seems unlikely against what I assume is Grixis, Death Shadow, yeah, Lurrus. It seems like everything is going real badly. If we had managed to get to great top deck, yeah. Half this deck does approximately nothing. It doesn't, but thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know if it was meant to make me feel better. Maybe we should have mulled. I mean, we did. We mulled twice, to be completely frank with you. And we didn't know what we were up against. I guess we knew we were up against Lurrus, but we didn't know that we were up against Grixis Lurrus in particular. So I guess we know that for game 2. Can I see what we Serum Powdered away? You absolutely can. So Seasoned Pyro, Wrenn and Six, Wooded Foothills, Seasoned Pyro, Karn, Serum Powder, and Life from the Loam. So 2 of our Seasoned Pyromancers, 1 of our Wrenn and Sixes, a Foothills, a Karn, and a Life from the Loam. Easiest powder of my life. Yeah, like the powder felt right. The powder mulligan was fine. It was the one after that was kind of a little bit speculative. On the plus side, as Lawson was pointing out, we do get to use Seasoned Pyromancer to get rid of our Chancellor for some amount of value. I don't think I want Life from the Loam here. That's an okay pickup. Considering I'm playing the Seasoned Pyromancer this turn, it doesn't matter too much. We'll discard Chancellor and probably the Cave. Oh, and I don't want a Life from Loam here. Should have fetched Mountain and cycled Cave. EOT. I'm not sure what you're talking about, so okay. I believe you. I can play the Spyglass this turn, which is probably worth doing. So I can't imagine that this Simian Spirit Guide is getting any better in my hand. If you played SSG as a blocker, you are not winning. We're not playing SSG as a blocker. So don't worry about that one. Cycles Unearth. Okay. Bolt, Sleight of Hand, Stubborn. So they had the option to Stubborn Denial my Sorcerous Spyglass, and they chose not to. Am I naming Seal of Fire? They didn't have any mana in their hands, so if I name Bauble, they won't be able to activate it. So, So if they play their Lurrus on the next turn, which they could do, they won't be able to Bauble. So we're gonna name Bauble. Bauble or Seal? Yeah. I think we're naming Bauble because the Seal is not the terrifying deal. The Bolt in their hand, I guess they could point it themselves, but that's fine. Or they'll point it at my Elemental here. Yeah. And now we know they have Stubborn Denial in hand, so I guess our Pillage has a sort of target locked on. Bolt. Okay, well. Only hitting us for 4 here, should be. So maybe we'll be okay. Mull hard for Chalice next game. Yeah, I guess. Look at non-stop ones. Nothing but ones. I think I want to Dredge Loam here. Now I could put 2 elementals into play with the Pyro. If I cast Life from the Loam, they could stub it. I'm not currently dying, and I know what one of their cards in hand is, although now they have enough mana to play Luris and hit me with the Seal of Fire, but if I target one of their black sources, they actually don't have the colors to play Luris, so they're going to feel forced to stub this. Yeah, good. Life from the Loam. 1, 2, 3. It's nice not having to worry about Street Wraith. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. I mean, we haven't pointed a single burn spell to Death Shadow. I guess you're saying in terms of them pumping the Death Shadow, but... So we're going to take 6 here one way or the other. On the plus side, they haven't seen a single Chalice from us, so... Yeah. Karn wouldn't have been able to get the bridge into play, so that wouldn't have been good enough here. Close, but... And then the Seal of Fire could have burned us out. Let's draw a card. Nope. I think we're just dead. Could Season Pyro for 2 blockers. They'll Seal of Fire 1. I'll block the other and go to 2, and then they'll kill me. Yeah, can't get there. Okay, well, we know what's going on in game 2, so that's a big-ish advantage. Can bring in Blood Moons, and that's probably it. Blood Moon seems better than 1 Wrenn and Six and 1... I guess Ox here, something like that. Seismic Assault there, it would have been so gas. Yeah, I guess. Kill everything. Yeah, that's true. Well, there's always version 2 of the deck. It's always version 2. See what happens if I just take out the Oxes. Not that they were ever going to be relevant there, but... With an animated Serum Powder, yeah. That's something. Okay, so we have to mulligan this one because it's just too slow. Because we're not having any Veil of Summers in the sideboard feels really bad. Now that we're on the play and it's like, here's the Chalice, but we can't keep it. Okay, that's a turn 1 Chalice. Okay, we got there. Let's go. All right, I think we're bottoming the Sorcerous Spyglass, because the Karn is basically going to function as a Sorcerous Spyglass. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. They mold to 6, which will be their doom. Spirit Guide. Chalice. Boosh. And game over. Maybe? But this is literally the concept of this deck. So for anyone who's watching this, this is exactly what this deck was meant to do from its earliest infancy. Yeah, this is what the deck was designed to do. You play Chalice on turn 1, and then you follow up with Wrenn and Six, and then question mark, profit. That's literally the deck. So, although one of the things worth thinking about in this particular matchup, because we're definitely going to run into it fairly quickly, I would assume, is once they get to 3 mana, they can KCOM. And we have to find out if we can sort of out value, out race, out, you know. The Death Shadow version is probably less likely to have things like Kolaghan's Command. I don't think they saw any Karns or any Chalices in game 1, so if they have Kolaghan's Command in their sideboard, I would assume that they didn't aggressively board them in. But there's a chance they have outs here. Sprite Dragon. Without a bauble? Okay. Without a bauble, that's fine. I mean, they took my Wrenn and Six down to 2. Am I shocking this so I play Karn this turn? Yeah. Jiggy. Karn. All right. So we're playing Karn. Then we're wishing for Liquimetal Coating, I guess. A Thorn of Amethyst? No. This is not a coward deck. But I'm a coward. I think we're getting Liquimetal Coating. We're just going to end them. Yeah. This is not a deck for cowards. They can't bolt me there. Yeah, and we win. Turn 3 game win. Game day bucket go boom. Easy coating. Okay. I think this post board configuration is fine. And we just have to get a little bit lucky. So if they have turn 1 discard, we got to have double Chalice in our hand. Or like Chalice into Blood Moon. Because we can have turn 1 Blood Moons with this deck. Because we have 4 Simian Spirit Guide and 4 Chancellor the Tangle. So I might even consider Spyglass out for Ox. Yeah, I guess. Oh, we got Gemstone Caverns. But we can't protect this Chalice on 1. But we can Blood Moon on 1. If Jiggy with the holy shit. Yeah, so we're gonna exile one of our lands here. I guess Cinder Glade, because Cinder Glade can't come untapped on turn 1. Okay, so that, yeah, we exile this. And then we'll see. If they have the turn 1 discard, they get to hit my Chalice, but then we're gonna turn 1 Blood Moon them and just pray that that's good enough. It might be. They haven't seen Blood Moon in these games, and they fetched a non-basic there, so we might be okay. Let's find out. Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is turn 1 Chalice of the Void on 1 good enough? Oh, Thoughtseize bug. Never mind. Listen. Nothing matters if you're just lucky enough. Don't worry about it. Just, it's all you, baby. Thoughtseize bug. Yay, Magic. Yay. Can we get the 5-0? Dude, there's no friggin' way. There's no way. No, please play the 1 minute. They scooped. Never wanted a 5-0 more in my life. We just have to run into 5 Lurrus decks. All right. What are we, like 5 minutes into playing this deck? I know at least 10 minutes was off the clock in that match, but still. All right, Bill Civ. So we're on the play with this one, but on the play in game 1 against the Lurrus, I think I'm okay to keep Chalice on 1 on turn 2 into a Wrenn and Six. I think this is okay. Technically, we can't cast this Wrenn and Six yet, but I think... Oh no, we've got Chalice on 1. Never mind. Sorry. I forgot that this has text. This card has text. I don't know if you guys knew this, but this card has text on it. Oh my god. It's just, wow. It's turn 1. Yeah. The deck is busted. I mean, I don't know about that much, but... So add the mana. I think I'm going to use Field here, because this enters the battlefield tapped right now. So we actually can't cast this Wrenn and Six on 2, but I think we're going to be okay to wait until my Field of Ruin comes online. All right, Lurrus deck. Enjoy. Chalice. Chalice. If this is Neobrand, should we set on 0? What? What? What do you... What? Mana symbol reveals a Chancellor. Chancellor enters the revealed zone. Their revealed zone has only Lurrus in it. Yeah. Yeah, we revealed the Chancellor. My opponent is currently in the grieving phase. JiggyWiggy answered my question, yeah. Gas. Opponent just says gas. I wonder if they're on Bogles with Temple Garden on one. It certainly would suggest as much to me. So, Cinder Glade. This enters untapped, right? Yeah. Okay. Drop it on 0? Yeah, I probably should have. My bad. We'll do it next turn. But yeah, you're right. You're right. We 100% should have done that. I wonder if they have the core Spirit Dancer here. Devoted Druid. Okay. This could be a problem. Okay. Okay, that means I could play Wrenn and Six this turn, but I can't plus it for any value. So I think fielding them is probably slightly better. I guess we should just slam this Chalice on 0. We don't have any 0s, right? Not even in our sideboard? No, none of these are 0s. Okay. And I don't think we have any 0s in our deck, so yeah, we might as well. I don't... What, can we get it to 2? And if we do, does it matter? Because we get it on 2 next turn. I think 2 is pretty good against them. Obviously, it means my Wrenn and Six won't be able to, you know, come down, but well, fine. We'll play it on 0. Drop it on 0. Yeah. And I guess giving them 1 mana at this end step is probably the safest time to do that. So we're gonna go get a mountain. Yeah, I made the choice I made. We'll see if it's right or wrong. Only one way to learn. Exactly. I mean, we're 1-0 already, so let's see. The problem is Devoted Devastation, if that's what we're up against, is yeah. Okay, so they hit infinite mana on turn 3. We can recur Field with Wrenn. Yeah, that's why I put Fields in the deck. Hopefully we don't just die on the spot here. Because we really don't have a good sideboard for this matchup other than more Blood Moons. Oh, Anger's alright. Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds while they're comboing off. Mod dead yet? Okay, cool. Cool, we died. We also have Spyglass. Yeah. Yeah, Spyglass. Does Spyglass have the right text? No, unless they're mana... Oh, no, they can't untap it. Right. Nice. Okay, so we want our Angers and our Blood Moons. Yeah, I think Ox could go out. And then maybe the Pyromancers. We're just all in on the prison plan and the Karn plan. Take out Ox. Yeah. Pillage? Oh, that's fair. Do you really think the Pyromancers are more valuable than Pillage in the main deck? I don't know that they are. Once we're getting to 3 mana, I don't think we need the card selection of Pyromancer. We're either in the game or we're not. And then pillaging them further down is probably pretty useful at that point. I'm going to make this choice. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but if we draw the Pillages and we're like, man, I wish those were Seasoned Pyromancers, I will know. But, yeah. I think this is fine. Yeah, I mean, like, again, I don't know what's right or wrong with this deck list, but I have a hedge that it's a true learning experience. Exactly. I think going more towards the linear prison-y plan is probably the right thing to do. Okay, so this has turn 1 Blood Moon. It has 3 Serum Powders. This is really awkward. Easiest powder of my life. Well, the previous one was more easy for me, but okay. Okay, this has turn 1 nothing, so we're going to mull that. This has turn 1 nothing, so we're going to mull this. We're going to 5. Okay, we're on 5. This has turn 2 Chalice on 1, but Chalice on 1 is already proven to be bad. So let's go to 4. All right. No, I mean, I don't think I was wrong to make the choice that I made, right? And I think the hand we're keeping here is 3 lands and Anger, right? 1, 2, 3. Like, I think this is our 4-card hand. And we're just hoping to draw something okay. Thumbs up. Yeah, thanks, man. Hold on. We can ship the mountain instead of... Oops, sorry. We're going to ship the mountain instead of the Bloodstained Mire. So, mountain, pillage, chalice. Okay. Play turn 1 tap land, turn 2 Stomping Grounds. Yeah, exactly. Turn 1 mountain, turn 2... Turn 1 Sheltered Thicket. Turn 2 Bloodstained Mire, fetch Stomping Grounds. Turn 3 Anger of the Gods, hope we 5-for-1 them and win the game at that point. Okay, well, that was one of the best possible draws in the whole deck. Yep. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Please play another 1-drop. No? Okay, fine. Fine. I guess we'll just get a 2-for-1 where we kill one of their combo pieces and a chunk of mana they were hoping to have. Oh, that's... Yeah, alright. This deck likes me. Oh, no. No, stop it. No, why did you do that? No. Oh, because it gets to stay in their graveyard. Okay. I was worried that they were tapping for mana there, but it was summoning 6, so they couldn't do that anyway. That was actually a really smart play. I have not seen an opponent do that before from that deck. So we can Wrenn and Six and Chalice on 1 here. I think that's worth doing instead of just playing the Blood Moon. They mulled to it, it looks like. Yeah, I guess so. Well, looks like we're just going to mesh them up a little bit here. Is it work? Encastellaris. Oh, yeah. Do we wait a turn to Chalice on 2? Should I wait a turn so I can Chalice on 2 instead of 1? They draw white. Chalice 1 now? Okay. And then next turn I Blood Moon to lock out the... Yeah. Turns off, outs 2 Blood Moon. I mean... I would not be surprised if they were playing Kasali Pride Mage. So, I mean... But, yeah, some of them. Eladamri's Call, sure. Fetches Devoted Druid, sure. We're going to turn off their ability to cast Vizier here, though. We're going to turn off their ability to cast Vizier here, though. I think this deck likes me. I can't tell, but I... Hello. Yeah, pass the turn. Hey, we got one of those things. That was a follow from our new friend, Cambiato? No, Cambiat. No, Cambeat10. Cambeat10, welcome aboard. Earlier today, when I was offline, Dosaki Sky did hit the follow button, so. Doseki Sky, if you this deck is honestly hilarious. I agree. Well, this could be a problem in the short term, at least. So clearly, we should have Blood Moon last turn rather than Chalice on 2 because of the after the fact. But we do have some outs to draw. We can almost cast this. Are we casting Chancellor of the Tangle this game? We totally are. As long as I don't Blood Moon, because I won't have the green to cast the Chancellor if I play this Blood Moon. Cam Beat, are you a beat master of some kind? Do you drum? Are you percussive? Can't moon now. I think it's okay. Can we just talk about the weirdness that is this card, though? Like, it's a 6/7 with Vigilance and Reach, and nothing else. Like, what is this? What is this card? They're on 2 mana maximum. Okay, trigger. Are they that confident? Is that really what just happened there? Was that them like flexing on me? Where they're like, "Yo, ain't even matter. Let me play my combo piece in your Chalice because I don't care." And now we're gonna play this Chancellor of the Tangle, and they're just gonna weep. Like I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I'm okay with it. I just. Hello. Has Vigilance, by the way. You remembered your Chalice trick. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. Can we just talk about the fact that Chancellor of the Tangle is about to close this game out? Not very talented in the music department. That's okay. You can borrow mine. More importantly, it has reach. Roy, watch out. Don't attack with Inkmoth Nexus. Opponent concedes to my Chancellor of the Tangle. Can we just... Yes. 110%. This deck is non-stop nonsense, and I'm here for it. Roy, I have 2 very important words to softball at you. Watch out. Chalice confirmed to be bananas in this meta. I mean, I was lucky enough to hit Chalice on 2 there. So we've got Chalice on 1 here. I don't think I want a Serum Powder this hand, which sucks because it means I have a Serum Powder in my opening hand. Jiggy, where do you come down on this one? I think this is fine to keep. Like, Chalice on 1 is what we're here for. Def keep. All right. Thing is, like, they get their turn 1 first, so if they play birds into combo piece, like, I don't know. They did start by mulling to 6. Ride the lightning. All right. Like early Metallica, we're going to ride the lightning. This is also set up for Chalice on 2 later. I agree with that. Yeah, we have the second Chalice in our hand, and we have almost enough mana. What better hand would we want? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess the thing we're like really hoping for is to draw into a yeah, that's fine. To draw into a Anger of the Gods, although that doesn't deal with the Forge Tender. Yeah, we're just gonna Chalice here. Let's just get a Mount-An. Exile. Skadoosh. Okay. Nothing on 2. That's... Hey! I love that gal. Calling Wrenn and Six a gal. Wrenn and Six is agendered, I believe, as it is a... They are a tree folk, and a tree folk, quote-unquote, mech. But, I guess maybe we could argue we want to turn 1 Wrenn and Six. I mean, not against a Burnt and Forge Tender. Oh, no. Holodomry's Call into Devoted Druid. Okay. Pillage into Chalice is kind of sick. I mean, it might be, but they're about to play a Devoted Druid, so, like, considerably less so. If we draw Blood Moon, that's pretty ideal. I mean, the problem with their deck is the way they want their game plan to sort of function. We can't interact with it. We can kill a Vizier at sorcery speed, but we can't kill it at instant speed. So, like, they're about to go infinite mana, assuming they have the Vizier in their hand. And since the Elodomry's called for the Druid, it seems likely. Oh, I can kill the Canopy, I guess, because it's a redraw. Def is... Yeah. I'm just saying I think this is a particularly bad matchup. But, I mean, I don't know how popular Lurrus Devoted Devastation is right now, so... Yeah. I'm not saying the deck is bad or anything. I'm just saying, like, we've clearly hit a problem matchup in at least a small sense. But, like, they have 3 cards in the hand, and they need a pretty specific sequence to win the game on the spot. Can say a deck is bad. I don't... No. I mean, at least I wouldn't hop on that as quickly as this. What is up, Trip 6 KB? Thanks for joining us here on this beautiful Friday night. Lurrus on deck. Okay. So, if I Chalice on 2 now, we lock out the Vizier. Then next turn I play Karn, and then we get the bridge after that. They'll be able to attack my Karn down, but I don't think that I care. And they can just kill my Wrenn and Six this turn. We're obviously going to lock out the second Wrenn and Six by doing this, but I think we'll be able to get everything going fast enough. Yeah. Okay. We're going to have lots of mana to work with, so that's kind of sick. Yeah, I agree. We have enough mana. We just slow roll up to 7 and then play Chancellor again. We have enough basics in play that Cinder Glade is fine. Yeah, we do. Boop. Okay, so Chalice on 2. Okay, so they can't infinite mana anymore. We're going to pick up a land, and then we should be okay. So we've locked this Wrenn and Six in our hand out, but we'll just play Karn next turn and then bridge the turn after. And assuming we don't draw horrendously, we'll be okay from that point. Bobble's a really good pickup for them. Of course, their deck is mostly 1s and 2s, so we'll see how much it matters. Bye, Wrenn and Six. Karn turns it off. Well, it would, but it's going to die the turn it... Like, our Karn is not surviving for any number of turns. At least the first one isn't. The first Karn is going to die the turn it comes down. It's going to die to get us a bridge. I mean, I guess I could play Serum Powder and a land this turn. And then... Yeah, actually... Plus it first. No, even if I plus it first, it's going to take 4. Yeah, but it'll take 4. Yeah, and then it goes to 2, and then when I minus it, it still dies. I mean, I guess it sticks a bauble in play for a turn. I think We're going to play Valakut Serum Powder this turn. Can we empty hand in time for bridge, though? Well, we can if we play the Serum Powder first. Because we play Serum Powder this turn, right? We have 5, 6, and the next turn we can play Karn Bridge and only have 2 cards. Oh, yeah, genius. Oh, thank you. And actually, if I fetch this turn, I can play this Wrenn and Six out into the Chalice. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Boop. All right. Good luck, Godspeed, opponent. Good luck, Godspeed, little doodle. Oh no, he's coming at me. Oh God, the humanity. No, so next turn we go land Karn Bridge, and we'll have a maximum of 2 cards in hand. So, in theory, we're safe at 9. And the Burrington Forge Tender will be able to attack, as well as any other 1 or 2 power creatures they play. But that one's not going to make it into play. Please, Veil of Summer. No? Okay. I wonder if they have Postmortem Lunge, because I think they could overpay on a Postmortem Lunge and get it through the Chalices here. Yep. Okay. Well played, opponent. Okay, so they have infinite mana. So, but this is main phase 2, so they need to have a Ballista here. No, I mean, this is why their deck is good. Like, I'm not, you know. They have Ballista in their hand just right there. I guess we didn't have the Karn out early, so Finale. What is this for? Wait, what? Oh, it gets the bonus instantaneously. Yeah, we're just dead. Got it. It's all good. It's all good. We just needed one more turn there. We were going to be fine. We didn't get it. Seems reasonable. We were this close. This close. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nah, dude, I'm riding the high on this one. This is a good deck. This is fun. I'm having a blast here. Because we would have had the Karn in play, Roy. Karn shuts off the Ballista. So, easiest mulligan in my life. Got it. They had Finale of Devastation. Yeah, but they played it post-combat. I mean, maybe they had it pre-combat and they only played it post-combat. I guess that's possible. I don't think I can keep this one because it doesn't really have a turn 1 Blood Moon. They have a companion. They have Luris. No. Okay. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. So bottom Foothills Forest and Prey. If we get hit with a discard spell here, we are so dead. Okay, we'll pitch one of these pillages just for ever so slightly more safety here. Just in case they're playing a bunch of discard. Blah, 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 blah. Keep on 6. I think the 5 that I got to is better. Oh, frustration. God bless it. It's okay. The last deck like this is exactly what happened. We lost game 1 and then... Oh! I think I'd rather pillage on 2, even though I can pillage on 1. Do we wait, or do we just go for it now? I guess we just go for it now, huh? I would. Okay, fair enough. Simian Spirit Guides don't add a lot to the game plan. Getting basic, or yeah, let's just shock. Okay. What we're hoping for is the Mike Tyson presents maximum Luca Drive strategy of these Lurrus decks are not planning on having their mana attacked. So there is a percentage of games where they will keep a pretty low mana hand and get completely wrecked by a single Stone Rain. Especially if you can hit 2 of them. Obviously, this deck is not playing as many Stone Rains as maximum Luca Drive or maximum Luca Drive 3. But I think it's still... Thank goodness Lurrus can't play lands. I mean... that's a thing. Okay, well, that's... I'm honestly amazed the deck construction is kind of working. Me too. Me too. Oh, that is the worst possible thing for us to see. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Might be going to game 2 here. No, thank God. Should have dredged Loam. Dude, I mean, come on. Really? We only have 2 cycle lands in our deck. I don't know if we should have. We need to bin an Ox. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I guess we do that next turn. Yeah, I guess Ox is really good in these kind of matchups, huh? The beats are on. Yes, right. All right, dredge the Loam, hit a Chalice and some more lands. I mean, I get to pick up a lot of lands here. Maybe we need 4 Ox in the 75. Wow. I think 2 is the upper limit on Oxes. Maybe 3. Especially if you're not playing Ashiok. Loam Ox deck. Well, so, I mean, that was the deck that I was thinking of building after this one. Or not after, but like as an offshoot of this deck is like, okay, we can play Chalice. I'm not saying we shouldn't be playing Chalice. And I think even Gemstone Caverns is fine. But what if we cut out all of the Mana Monkeys? And what if we cut out... the Chancellors? I think that's probably a much better deck. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, huh? All right. Well, at least I can get a single land back with it. OP's deck is also the good Lurrus deck. Agreed. Yeah. They're one of the three. They're one of the 3 good Lurrus decks. There's Grixis Lurrus, Jund Lurrus, and Lurrus Burn, which is not really a Lurrus deck. I think it's the field deck. I don't think it's the field deck. What makes you think it's the field deck rather than the Jund Lurrus deck? They're playing Scavenging Ooze. I mean, I guess I don't know the Jund field Lurrus decks well enough, but... Yep. Seen many low draw, I guess. But I don't think you're supposed to play that many. Like, I don't think you're supposed to play Hex Drinkers. I wouldn't be surprised if the good versions of Jundlerus were no longer playing Bob. Bye, Wrenn and Six. Ox off the top, please. Yeah, that'd be... I mean, this is almost something we can cast, right? Problem is they're going to have Lightning Bolts. Wrenn and Six emblem here. If we win multiple games with Chancellor of the Tangle, which, by the way, has creature type Beast, what the hell is that? I'm just going to be endlessly stoked if this is the deck that breaks casting Chancellor of the Tangle. Quote-unquote breaks. Alright, I think I'm scooping before they see this. They saw the Mana Monkeys, but I don't think they know how all in we are. Suffice to say that I think Blood Moon is probably really good here, but Pillage is not. And I think that's the only change we need to make. Because Skoos can get too big for anger very quickly. So hopefully we can Karn for Bridge. And yeah, I think we're good otherwise. Just gotta get a little more lucky in game 2. Oh, they have to show me their Nightmare Kitten. Funny how we have not yet won a game 1. Yeah, that's weird, right? You'd think this is a really good game 1 deck. But we got Thoughtseize twice on mulligans, and yeah, we're powdering this one. We lose 1 Spirit Guide, 1 Karn. Nothing else that matters for turn 1, so this is an easy powder. This has nothing on turn 1. So I think we're shipping this one too. No, this is a normal mull. Oh my god. Why is this so uncooperative? I guess this has turn 2 Pyromancer or Blood Moon, unless they take my Spirit Guide. Mull, yeah, I think so. It's just, the deck is being very, very uncooperative here. It says 0 fetch lands, but I don't want to go to 4. But I guess against the Jund deck, we're just going to get eaten anyway. I can't even play turn 1 Wrenn and Six. We have Ox. Yeah, I guess. So we bought him a Wrenn and Six and bought him a Karn, I guess. Hope we draw. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hope we draw a fetch land. Deck is a hot mess. Yeah, 100%. It's just frustrating. I didn't even see a single Chalice in those three hands. So we saw 20. Jesus Christ. We saw 21 cards from our deck, and we didn't see a single Chalice, which I'm pretty sure if you play a 4 of in 2 mulligans, it's like a 60-something chance. 60-something% chance. Because let's pull up the Hyper Geo here. Yeah, I have it. So we've got population size 60. We've got 4 successes, sample size 7, number of successes 1. So that can't be right. It didn't change. Is it? Is that right? That can't be right. 64. No, damn it. 4. Sample size 7. Success is 1. Okay, so on the first hand it's 39, but I think if you double that, then it's like 39 of 39. God bless it. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have anything to do here anyway. I think we're probably going to match 3 in a second. But, so it's a 39% chance to have it in the first one, and then you get two of those. Yeah. Other than the deck that we played against where their entire deck was 2 mana threats and 0 mana threats, right? So Chalice on 1 was largely irrelevant, is my point. Okay. I'm pretty ready to be done with this one. I'm okay with a scoop. Yeah, well. What do they have here? Yeah. Okay. Not only is it the turn 1 discard, though, even when we were on the play, we couldn't find the Chalice. And, like, I guess I'm supposed to mold a 4 for it, but, like, they're playing the good deck that has a bunch of good 2-drops, so, like, I don't know. Oh, I have... No, this is not the recent one. MTGO deck lists. There it is. Modern League. All right. Let's see if there's any... Gotta keep and pray. Yeah. Are we on the play this time? We are not. But we got turn 1. We have 3 mana on turn 1? That's awkward. I guess we just don't Gemstone Caverns here. Or I Gemstone Caverns and exile my Chancellor, so they don't know it's coming. And that's a permanently accelerated mana. So yeah, I'm gonna keep. Can I? In your opening hand. Okay, so we can Gemstone, exile Powder. Powder's permanent mana though later on, right? Like, do I really want to do that? All right. So can we Gemstone and exile? We can exile the Chancellor if we want. Which is kind of neat. Yeah. Like, that's pretty slick. Which means we could Chalice... Oh, it's humans? Cats. Oh, no, we're against the cat deck. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, man. Come on. Jiggy, your deck's fucking with me. It's fucking with me. All right. Let's see what they're up to. Arbiter, Luris, Silent Clearing, Cavern. All right, so we weren't really countering anything anyway. So we're going to choose Aether Vial here. And then we got to draw to Karn and hope that's good enough. We're going to be able to play Serum Powder next turn, but they have Cavern in their hand. So, like, hand is not looking good. Deck is not looking great. I mean, we have the what is it called out of the side? Anger of the Gods out of the sideboard. So we got that going for us, which is all right. But, like, Chalice has no text here, which is really bad. Other than shutting off some of our cards. So. And, like, for some reason I decided to throw in a 1 of Valakut. And I think it's almost impossible to get it going. Because, like, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Yeah, we have 6 mountains. So that was a silly addition. Okay, so this is just gonna die. You cut out Field of the Dead. I did. I thought you noticed. And were vaguely supportive of it. No, I should have the Field of the Dead in here rather than the Valakut. That's definitely my mistake. I mean, the Valakut makes sense if we were way heavier onto the mountain plan, but we're just not. So, do I even want to play this Chalice? I don't. I mean, maybe if we see them have a Mishra's Bauble. No way. Yeah, okay. We definitely should be playing a Valakut rather than a Field of the Dead. I'll make the change on the deck list now. For posterity. Kira the Orphan Guard. Yeah, there's their lord. Lordy. Smush. Oh, and they get Vigilance too. I mean, not that it matters, but I can't... Oh, I can pay for this. Okay. Alright, we gotta draw Chancellor of the Tangle. Needs a Seismic Assault. Yeah, you're 100% right. The deck definitely needs a Seismic Assault. Potentially more red sources, but definitely a Seismic Assault. And then one of the other ones, is it Tectonic Rift? Okay. So, cut Field of Ruin. No, I like Field of Ruin. I like Field of Ruin with Wrenn and Six in certain matchups. Oh my god, it's legendary. Okay. Well, you learn something new every league, I guess. I'm just going to go on record saying I had no idea Cavern of Souls was legendary. I don't think I've ever played a deck that had more than one. On the plus side, this Karn is getting a bridge that's going to keep me alive, which I don't know if they have a way to stop in their main deck. Oh, they do. They have Kasali Pride Mages. I'm like 90% sure. I don't need to cast this Chalice on 0 now. I mean, it's an ouch, Roy, but it in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be pretty insignificant, so... So we're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here and go to 3. They're probably going to kill my Karn. So we'll take 7. Gemstone Caverns. Yeah. Cavern of Souls is legend. Cavern of Souls should be legendary, right? Oh, did we just die? Yeah, we just died. Of course. Why wouldn't we die? Yeah, okay. Okay, so anger coming in. Good. Good, 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 good. And Chalice in the play should be pretty good. So Anger in. Let's get these Pyromancers out of here, I think. These seem fine. It's probably okay. I think we're good from here. Do I want Force of Vigor? Probably not. No, I think we're good. Let me get my stickies up. What did they play last? Couldn't distinguish the card. It's a Pride of something. King of the Pride. It is the Lord from Modern Horizons. King of the Pride. Yeah, I think this deck probably wants 2 Seismic Assaults. And then we got the Field of the Dead. And what else did you say, Jiggy? I think you had something else. No, no, just the Seismic Assault and the Field of the Dead so far. It's kind of awkward to have Field in with Blood Moon, but I guess it's probably fine. So just turn 1 Chalice on 1 without using the Spirit Guide. No, I think we keep this. We keep this and then hopefully slow roll to our next thing. Can exile Spirit Guide on turn 2 to get the Serum Powder in. Yeah. And we have Field for Cavern of Souls to make sure our Chalice keeps working. Although it does seem they're pretty light on 1-drops. Here's my Chancellor. Add the mana. Cool. Yeah, we'll go Forest Chalice here. Dude. Turn to Serum Powder. So this is the Cats deck that is from this deck dump. So let me go snipe their list. King of the... Oh, what? What? Wasn't it King of the Pride? Hold on. Kira. What? Is this not from this deck dump? Okay. This is Elementals, Humans, Goblins, Elementals, Humans. Okay, so this was not in this deck dump. It's weird. I swear Lawson saw the cat deck in this deck dump, but I don't. Apparently not. Well, that's something. Okay. So go Field, exile, cast Serum Powder. Serum Powder has never been cast so many times in a single league. That's a lie. I'm sure Jiggy's cast it more times than this. Really? Okay. So you can almost cast this Ox? Oh, not in terms of colors. Although we will be able to. Shortly. So let's see if they have any basics. I'm assuming they have probably literally 1. I would assume they have exactly 1 basic in their whole deck. Yeah. If we top deck... If we top deck a land, we get to Ox. If we don't top deck a land, we're going to pillage their unclaimed territory, which seems pretty good. So, can't imagine what could be too devastating here. Brimaz? Yep. Well, that's absolutely gigantic and unbeatable. Roy just posted in the chat where I can see it, instead of in Facebook where I can't. I mean, I can see it happening on my phone. I just... Thank you. Is this not the same article I pulled up just now? Like, I don't... It is. Is this the deck? Oh, weird. But it's not... Okay. Yeah, okay. So this does have most of the cards I thought would be in. Oh, we can play the Ox here. Would I rather pillage? No, because the Ox will kill Brimaz. And draw me a bunch of cards, I guess. Well, not that many, but... This only creates one token. That's it. Although the token is permanent, but that's fine. Gonna get a forest. Ox, baby, yeah. Do. It's Zanman's deck. It is not Zanman's deck. Zanman is playing that deck, but it is not his. Ooh, all the things are coming. So OP's personal list is different. Okay. Sorry, not OP opponent. Ops personal list is different. Yeah. No, they're different. That's why I was surprised. Because, like, when I saw Lawson was playing this deck, I was like, well, like, nobody's going to innovate on the cat tribal deck. Like, there's no freaking way, right? Okay, so it looks like we're on the Field of Ruin them into the ground plan here, which I love. Personal favorite. Should have used the Serum Powder to tap for that, but that's fine. Should be okay on mana. I guess I could put my Karn down here, which would sort of incentivize them. People love their cats. Definitely aspects of this deck that work well. I agree with that. Let's go main phase 2. Would you like to sack your Horizon Campy? You may do so. Okay, fine. Play Wrenn and Six. Pick up my field. They had 2 planes in their deck? Jesus Christ. How non-greedy are you? I'm annoyed by your lack of greed. It's okay. We have enough mana to play Karn Bridge next turn, so we should just win the game. What the hell is this? Collected frickin' Company! Oh, I forgot that was a card. Oh my god. Well, at least we have enough mana to Karn Bridge next turn anyway, but Jesus Christ. God, I hate this card. I mean, you know, I'm one to talk, but so they're just going to attack with Brimaz and Fleecebane Lion. And of course I can't see what they're attacking because there's a trigger on the stack, because for some reason that obscures... I'm sorry, what? Oh, right, because this gives +2/+1. Of course. Why wouldn't it? They're attacking me? And then the cat soldier attack my Wrenn and Six. Well, that's fine. Yeah. I think we're just blocking the Fleecebane. We'll force them to pay for the monstrous if they want to keep it alive. So they probably don't care. So let's look at their outs real quick. Kasali, Pride Mage. And then out of the sideboard... Oh, wow, like nothing. They have nothing out of the sideboard to stop us if this is a similar list. However, if this is a similar list, they might have Mana Tithe, which would be in their main deck. So I wonder if I'm supposed to play around that. But if they have a second Collected Company here, that's going to be really bad, so I think we just have to Karn into it and pray. Well, I can't totally lock them out here. I could kill these two, but then they'll have a 5-power creature in play, which will kill one of my Planeswalkers, which I guess is fine. But if they have the... yeah. There's no way we could possibly win this if they have the Collected Company and it's good. You gotta ping the king. I plus Wrenn and Six, so I completely ignored the fact that that line existed, and I can no longer do that because I forgot that Wrenn and Six can downtick because it hasn't been relevant until now. Because that's the way my brain works sometimes. Like, this is not a kind of deck where I've been able to... They're going to have the Mana Tithe here. Oh. Response Coco. I hope they hit multiple King of the Prides. I guess they could choose not to put them into play. Adorned Pouncer. Charmed Stray. Yeah. Put a lifelink counter on each other creature you control named Charmed Stray. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I gotta ping the king. Yeah, and I shouldn't have picked up a land with Wrenn and Six because this means I have too many cards in my hand. They can attack me for 11 right now. Obviously, they're gonna kill my planeswalkers instead, but maybe that's obvious. I don't know. Necropanther. Whoa, that's not how that's supposed to work at all, but okay. We're taking 12? Ouch. Guess we're basically going to board wipe them, so... Oh, this has double strike. Nope, just dead. Forgot. Alright. What was wrong with the way their Necropanther worked? It came into play not attached to the creature, if you were paying attention. It, like, entered the battlefield and then snapped onto the creature, which is not how Mutate works at all. Like, it looked like they played Necropanther, and then it just, like, aura'd onto something. If we had minus Wrenn and Six, I think we would have won the game. I think so, too. We had this discussion already with Vadrock. I don't know that we did. I think it went the other way around. It was like... Or maybe it was the same way. Let's see. So we're on the play here. Spirit Guide. No Chalice. Turn 2 Pillage. Or turn 1 Sorcerous Spyglass. Life from the Loam. No green mana. We're mulliganing this. I think I powder this one. Damon's Vadrock came in the same way. I didn't notice at the time, or I don't remember noticing. What? Mulligans must be resolved before Serum Powder exiles your hand. Oh, so we can put the Chalice back in. Cool. Okay, that's kind of nice. There's only a Spirit Guide in this one. Although there's another Karn, so we're going to be down to 1 Karn in the deck, but that's probably fine in a game 1. We're not against a companion. This is turn 1 Spyglass, but no Chalice. Yeah. This is probably the best one we've had. Yeah, it is. So we go keep, bottom. Not bad. .jpg. I mean, I'll take it. We need to find a fetch land or a Field of Ruin, but... And did we exile any basics? No. We lost our Tranquil Thicket, but that's okay. I think this deck also needs 12 fetches. Yeah, I think this deck needs more lands in general, but pushing into more land, we lean super hard on Wrenn and Six. I know, yeah, but then we need to make sure we have enough lands we can fetch that actually produce mana, and we need to, like, I think we might want to switch to every single land in the deck being a mountain. And we might want to try to set it up in such a way that we don't... I don't know. I really don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. And this is our last match. We've only won 1. It was the first one. which you know, that was pretty good. This activated abilities, womp womp. I mean, we might be able to hit. This is a better thing to cast than Wrenn and Six at this point. I mean, right now they can't haggle. They can't cast Shriekhorns. They have Cathartic anyway. So, is there anything to name against Dredge that has an activated ability that isn't a Shriekhorn? I guess there's lands. They have 2 Bloodstained Mires in their hand, so if I name that, actually they won't be able to... Huh, that's funny. They won't be able to Cathartic on 2. Merchant of the Veil. Yeah, I'm okay with nailing the 2 Bloodstained Mires in their hand. Seems gross. They have a Dakmor Salvage, so they are eventually going to get there, but like... hell yeah is a bit of a reach. We take these cheeses. I mean... They still have it. They're still going to get going pretty soon, but at least we have not actually seen any dredgers in their hand. Good lord. That's a rough one. All right, 17 turn clock, right? Actually, it's half that speed. 34 turn clock. It's actually like 32 because we start with 3 loyalty. But then I have the second Wrenn and Six, so it's less than that, but Anger, good again. But we have little to no graveyard hate in general, so that's a bit of a flaw. Cathartic Reunion. Creeping Chill, Life from the Loams. Yeah. It looks so promising at first. Yeah, I mean... They had a Cathartic Reunion in their hand, so they had... Wait, no, did they top deck a Dredger? I guess they may have. Discards. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're right. They top decked a Stinkweed Imp. And we can't hit another land, so we're just done. I think generally this is going to be a pretty bad matchup for us. It's just almost impossible for us to actually lock out what they're doing. That said, we have Anger, so... Anger and Blood Moon, I guess, coming in for Seasoned Pyromancer and Ox. Because Blood Moon can actually lock... I guess Pillage is not particularly good here, so... Against the deck with Life from Loam and infinite fetch lands. We haven't, like, actually cast a Karn successfully, like, once, right? We've always died too fast or won too fast. Like, in the actual game wins, I think it's just been Chalice almost every time. It's been Chalice on 1 and or Chalice on 2. Turn 2 Blood Moon against Dredge. Yeah. Yeah, into Anger of the Gods. I think this is good enough. I know this is, like, kind of weak. Yeah. This matchup is going to be god-awful, so, like, if we can scoop out the 2-3 from winning 2 games in a row against Dredge. The more they mull here, the better. Okay, they only mulled once. That's a shame, because if they... That's fine. We literally can't... That's amazing! Okay. We might be in this one. Well, they thought we were going to target their graveyard with things like Tormod's Crypt, I assume. Although, weirdly enough, Soul Guide Lantern, I don't think targets. Yeah. So that this seems really loose, but what do I know? Not a Dredge player, that's for darn sure. All right, so we're definitely going to fetch first, and then we're going to Blood Moon here, and hopefully they don't immediately have Cathartic. But even if they do, we have Anger, so we'll beat the first one. Any of these are fine. Probably want a forest, just in case. Boop. Yeah. Yeah, I assume it's for Tormod's Crypt and other similar effects. I cannot imagine what else they were leylining there. So as long as they don't have Cathartic into the nuts here. But even if they do, again, we have Anger this time, so they can flip as much as they want this time. As long as it's mostly creatures. That's it? Sick. Didn't even get the Bloodghast back. Get to play my Wrenn and Six unmolested. But yeah, I think there's also probably a deck that works with this shell, but now I wish we had Ox. Yeah, I guess. Oh, we do have Ox. We have Ox in this game. We don't have Seasoned Pyromancers, but we do have Oxes. Oxen? We have Oxen. We are in possession of Oxen. Yeah. There was a reason that I sort of waffled on that. So we can ping this with Wrenn and Six, and they don't actually have the ability to buy back Life from the Loams right now, so maybe Karn is not great. I don't know. I think Karn might be an okay choice, but yeah, this definitely has a lot of potential. I'm trying to think of what would be better than Karn. Something lower to the ground. Maybe just more land destruction, honestly. Or like Tarmogoyfs. You were talking about your Revolt guy. Okay, so we're just going to jam this on 2 now, I guess? What do I have on 2 right now that I care about? Obviously, like Chalice on 1, but like Loam, Spyglass. Do I want to play this on 2? No, we just play it on 1. Play it on 1 because it probably stops them from hitting a green source into a what's it called? We're also going to play Spirit Guide here, I guess. Might as well. So I don't have the 3rd green to play a Chancellor yet. So we can't Wrenn and Six ping them, so the monkey is the only way right now. But if we hit Karn, we'll be in business this game. So like Karn is obviously good in this game. We've only exiled the monkey so far. I'm a monkey. Oh yeah. Give this monkey what he wants. Lightning Axe? Conflag. Sure. That's not likely to kill us anytime soon. Sure. They conflag their whole hand there to get Stinkweeds and Bloodghast and everything that's going to die into their graveyard, which is just phenomenal to watch. It's nice to see them set themselves up for failure. Had to discard a Narcomoeba. Oh, there's only 1 Bloodghast? Oh, that's a shame. Just ping it with Wrenn and Six again. So they dredge 5, Narcomoeba, Amalgam, and hopefully they get their Bloodghast into play this turn. Hoping one of the cards in their hand is a land. Because I don't really want to... I think we ping the Narcomoeba this turn. And the Prized Amalgam will probably attack my Wrenn and Six. We need to find our cycle. No, no, no? What? What did I do? Should have angered. Really? They still have a Blood Gas sitting right there. I just kind of... Wrenn is close to ultimate. But it doesn't do anything. We have anger and life from the Loam right now. I mean, I guess I could draw a pillage, but we're not... Wrenn and Six ultimate doesn't do anything for us right now. We can't even pick up a land, right? Like it's not the same rebuy anger is gas. Yeah, I guess. Well, we'll see if they even bother to attack our Wrenn and Six here. No, they're attacking me, so I got away with murder, I guess. I guess I should have cast the Loam and I could be Loaming now. Oh, there we go. Well, that's everything I wanted in life. So we're going to cycle this, pick it up with Wrenn and Six. Whew. Cycle this. Pick up the... Wow! Wow! I guess this is how you win a game right here. All right, let's cast the anger before I get too excited about all the other stuff I'm doing. Anger. And then we just cast the Loam here and pick up this. Yeah. Turns out everything you want in life is having it all. Yeah, that's all I want. All I want is everything. Is that too much to ask? For reference, that is a song from the goth band that I auditioned for when I started drumming. They had a song called All I Want, and the lyrics were, all I want is everything. Is that too much to ask? It was great. Good song. Good song, good band. Canadian goth band. The nicest goth band that's ever existed. Okay, so we're going to dredge. We hit Anger's Gemstone. Do you have a falling out with them? No. They just didn't pick me up at the beginning because I wasn't very good. I still know them. Like they're not doing like all that much right now, but do I play Karn? Play Karn and get my bridge, I guess. They write about the moose that love tap their car and the robbery of maple syrup. That's a fact. That's just a fact right there. Do I Karn and get what? Or do I just cycle for value here? Cycle, Loam, cycle, dredge the Loam. And then next turn we Karn Bridge, Karn and Coating. Yeah. Guess Karn and Coating is fine here. Yeah. Alright. I guess that puts them under a different type of pressure than they were under before. They have no ability to put creatures in an instant speed, and I have an anger in my hand, so they're sort of forced to play into. Is Wormcoil our path to victory? I mean, it depends. It depends on how much they feel like Liquimetal Coating is a threat. Because, like, Wormcoil is a potential path to victory. It's certainly something good to do starting next turn. But there's no wrong way to win this game once they feel like they're locked out. Okay, if they have a land drop here, we're going to get... it's going to be a little bit annoying. Like, this is the reason I didn't really want to Karn Wormcoil here, is that they have a land drop and they can get a bunch of Blood Gas into play. But I think they didn't pick up a land there. I think they picked up a treasure. They did. Okay. They got a Prized Amalgam. That's fine. We're just going to anger again. I guess I could just get Wormcoil here, but Anger. Anger's probably better. Cast the Anger. We got the plug, Roy. We got the plug. So yeah, we're gonna blow up one of their lands this turn because we've got the Anger locked in for next turn, so I don't really need to do anything silly. So we could play the Chalice on 2 here instead of doing anything else. Anger, then coating their land. Yeah, that's what we did. I'm just wondering if I should draw more here. I could draw once, see where that goes. Pick up the land. Play Stomping Ground. Cycle Loam. Yeah. Okay, so Life from the Loam and Cycle lands is like everything I want to be doing in life. With Chalice in the same deck seems really good. I don't think we have to have the same commitment to Chalice on 1, but it definitely feels like a pretty powerful thing to be doing here in Modern. Maybe should be playing like Primeval Titans, but okay. No Creeping Chills there. And they dredge, so they can't have a land in their hand. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know where and when they picked that up, but they did. This is probably both hitting my Wrenn and Six. Or my Karn, I guess. Because they just dredged Life from the Loam. I guess maybe they... I don't know where. I don't know when they picked that up, but... I guess they could split and hit each of my Planeswalkers, if they're smart. No, they're hitting me and Wrenn and Six? Okay, that's interesting. I guess I'm unlikely to be able to unload my whole hand. Although, I do have a way to do so. Do I want to dredge? Not this turn. Blood Moon, not helpful. Just get Walking Ballista here, I guess. So, plus... no targets. I could cycle... So what do I want Ballista for? 6 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess Worm Coil is better. Worm Coil is a lot safer for the same mana cost. Yeah. Because if Worm Coil gets to attack once, we should be able to win the game. Worm Coil, Gemstone Caverns. Got Chalice on 1. I can't play a Chalice on 2. I can just cycle at the end of their turn. And I can Liquid Metal during their upkeep. No, not that. This doesn't do much, but... Do they have a con flag? They do not. Dredge from Stinkweed. They had an Ox, but no con flag. Although Ox is going to dredge them for like the rest of their deck. So we might lose here. Because we could get double Creeping Chilled? No, wait. How much do they have X in exile? Ooh, they only have 1 Creeping Chill in exile? Oh, Christ. I'll be back in a second. We might be dead. We did. Oh, sorry, friend. Trigger. I was in my grieving phase. Okay. They're gonna have conflag next turn at minimum. There's one creeping chill. Are we not dead? Did we not die? Oh, maybe they have one in hand. Still surprising. Did I miss one that was in their exile earlier? I guess I must have. No replacement. Karn is something. So, get Ballista, kill the 2 ghasts, crack in for 6. They can't stop me. And then I just need the Ballista on 1 to block. They have another Ox in here, but do they have another Conflag in here? I don't think that they do. They do not. Okay. They have 2 cards in their library. The Conflag is in their hand. They pay 1 for it, then they flash it back. So we'll die to that. Except we're going to gain 6. So we probably won't. Okay. So pick up one of my cycling lands. Karn for Ballista. Oh, Bloodghast can't block. I'm an idiot. I mean, not that it's wrong to sack the Karn. I'm just saying Bloodghast can't block. Oh, also, if I had Karn plussed to kill their land, they wouldn't be able to play a Conflag from their hand and flash it back, but that doesn't matter anyway. So I can attack without playing this Ballista, but we're going to play the Ballista on X3 first. I have a land in my hand if I want to play the Karn still. So X3 Ballista. I do not need to ping, so we'll attack with Wormcoil Engine. Gain 6. Play my cycle land, unfortunately. Play Karn. Knock out. Oops, cancel. Knock out this one, I guess. Nope. Boosh. And pass the turn. I guess if they have more, I can't figure out. Okay, there's a creeping chill. So 4 Bloodghasts plus the Ox cannot kill me here. That's 3 Bloodghasts plus the Ox. Prized Amalgam's coming back EOT, but we win. We win on their next upkeep. They're just going to deck. So it should be okay here. So we go to blocks. Ballista blocks the Ox. Ox blocks. Move a counter. Paying a Bloodghast. Move a counter. Paying a Bloodghast. And I think I'm going to remove a counter and ping a Bloodghast. Hey, we did it! All right, game 3. Well, shoot. Who needs graveyard hate? XD. Okay, I think we boarded pretty optimally. Although worth noting that Ox was super, super, super awkward in that game. So, not sure about that. But everything else seems okay. Ish. Roy, do you remember more of the cards that were in that, like, tectonic... Is it Tectonic Reformation? Is that the name of the card? It's from Modern Horizons. It gives all the lands in your hand cycling, and also has cycling. Tectonic Reformation, yeah. We ran into a deck that was playing Tectonic Reformation, and okay, can I keep this? It's got turn 1 Wrenn and Six, but nothing else. I think it's a good card. I do not think it's a good card, but I'm ready to be proven wrong. That card looks incredibly underpowered to me. Okay, turn 1 Wrenn and Six into turn 2 Spyglass into turn 3 Blood Moon. It's probably way too slow. Although we have the anger. All right. I'm willing to gamble. Cuz I don't know what level of our nonsense is going to work against Dredge. If they get the nut Dredge, we can blow them out with anger, so this is a weird keep, but I think it's good. They mulled to 3. Good lord. All right, opponent gonna beat us on the mull to 3. Is this land, haggle, stinkweed, or something? Shriekhorn. Okay, that's fair. Shriekon! Meow, meow. Shriekon! Terrible time, still gotta check it out. Okay. I could, now that I have the forest in hand, we could Spirit Guide into Spyglass here to shut down their Shriekhorn. Which I think is what I'm going to do. So, seems bananas, but bananas is what this deck is all about. Bananas is this deck's middle name. Shriekhorn yourself, my friend. No Dredger. Bloodstained Mire in hand. Okay. Shriekhorn. Dude. Jiggy, your deck causes great games of Magic the Gathering. Ah, Serum Powder, just in time. So I really don't want a Blood Moon next turn, because it turns off my fetch lands. I think we probably are supposed to, but... it's kind of a pain. Chalice on 1 is no good. 2 is risky with the deck that I'm playing. Actually, is it that bad for us? It's really not, right? Our deck is mostly 3 and mores, and we can get more 3 and mores off the Karn. Let us get Mount Ann. The next one can get Cinder Glade. Pick that up. Play Serum Powder. Think we could Blood Moon next turn. Puts me on 1 green, which is like super frustrating, but Stinkweed. Yep. Hard cast dead dredger. I mean, they're not getting it out of their hand any other way, right? Okay, I think we're good to keep drawing with Bloodstained Mire here. Go down in fair flames. Does the Dredge deck play any more 1 CMC spells that I care about? At all? So I want to anger this, but it seems silly. Though next turn, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the turn after next I have access to Chancellor. Okay, how insane is it to anger just the Stinkweed, and do I want to Chalice instead? Chalice on 2 instead. I guess Chalice on 3 would be the money play against them for most of their actual cards, but okay. We're gonna hang out. Just keep drawing lands. It is very strange, but I think it's correct. Attack my Wrenn and Six. Yep. Good. Good. Redundant Wrenn and Six. Yeah, probably supposed to have a Chalice on 1 pretty much all the time, since I don't have anything for X equals 1 or for CMC 1. Like, it doesn't turn off anything in my deck, so it's just like completely correct to have the Chalice out. Oh, they're gonna Creeping Chill me? Yep. Sure. Sick draw. Don't attack me. No! No! Alright. So we're at 10. On the plus side, this has reach, so, you know. Although it trades with Stinkweed Imp. Sweet, sweet, back from dinner. Oh, well, I hope dinner was delightful. Yeah, I have more than enough green in play right now. Quite nice. Right on. I made my first ever chicken quesadillas tonight. Yes. Chicken quesadillas. Yeah, it kind of looks... I mean, they had mulled to 3, right? So it didn't really... But... So even if I trade my Chancellor for their Stinkweed Imp here, we'll be fine. Were they better than Red Rooms? They were, actually, Roy. They were. Although I'm sure I have things to learn from Red Room. I mean, they were stuffed with considerably more chicken and beans. They didn't attack. I guess that's fair. Oh, we get to field them into oblivion here. I love that. I love this plan. Yeah, we're going to anger this turn too, but I'm just... and I think they're out of basics. Yeah, they're already out of basics. Anger, anger, baby, baby. Anger, baby, baby, anger, baby, baby, anger, baby. It's weird. Like last game, we clearly like won almost entirely on the back of Blood Moon, and this game is like well, basically their deck beat them, but Chancellor, red zone, baby. Oh no! If they kill it, it'll be exiled. Couldn't draw Cathartic. Okay. And I guess they don't have a Dredger in their graveyard anyway, so. Smash. So cycle, pick up my cycler. Gonna get Worm Coil on this one, I guess. Okay, they got a Cathartic. Luckily, my Chancellor has Vigilance. No Bloodghasts. And Chancellor takes us home. All right, managed to beat Dredge. What a ridiculous thing to beat. Alrighty, so we have the brain master here of that. Yeah, 2-3 is not so bad. There were some close ones, and there were some really bad mulligans. So things that were definitely banging was Life from the Loam, Wrenn and Six, and Chalice of the Void, and I think I want to do some other kind of deck with this that is less all in. So that interests me. However, Karn may not be the best way to go for a win condition, but it's pretty okay. Ox and Seasoned Pyromancer were each pretty medium minus. Blood Moon is really awkward with the general game plan here. 2 copies of Pillage was like not enough density of that. Sorcerous Spyglass, and then all of this is like really crazy all in for the turn 1 Chalice and or Seismic Assault. Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder if we want like 2 Seismic Assaults, the 4th Life from the Loam, and another land. Another fetch land specifically. And then I feel like the Blood Moons could come out in the main deck for not... I would even cut Karn, honestly. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Freeze up sideboard space. Yeah, I think all of this in the middle is speculative at best. These 9 in particular. Like, I wonder if we just go down a road where we commit more to like Life from the Loam, Seismic Assault, and Tectonic Reformation. I think that was what it's called. Roy looked, yeah, Tectonic Reformation, because then we get to lean harder into the Life from the Loam plan, because Tectonic Reformation means every single land cycles. And if we don't play Blood Moves in the main deck, we could play a lot of Mountains and some Valakuts, which is kind of neat. I have been beaten by a deck that's similar to that, but I don't think they were playing Chalice. But I think we would want to play Chalice. So yeah, this was bonkers, all in good times. I think I'm going to update my Lurrus Ice 9 deck and maybe do that one for a second league. Not entirely sure what I want to do here. Yeah, have you seen this deck, Jiggy? Oh, of course. Well, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this one and see if we can't develop into something fancier. I mean, I was just kicking around ideas with you, and I saw it in the Discord. Yeah, it's pretty slick. The Lurrus, but I have an update for it, so we'll have to see if that's any better than the previous version. I think I played it this week though. I honestly might just take tonight off, or just play leagues off stream and just go watch Lawson. So I think that is what I'm going to do. But thanks for hanging out, folks. So this is going to be posted up on YouTube as usual, and then I'll see what I can do with the Lurrus Ice 9 deck and or whatever else. So I'll probably see you in Lawson's stream, Roy, and hopefully anyone watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the other videos on the YouTube, check out the Twitch, and have yourself a great evening. Oh no, that's not gonna be. That's not flashlight. Boo. What the heck? Boo. Nobody's done an 8-bit cover of Flashlight. Oh well. Apparently there's some new song called Flashlight. I don't know what these kids are doing with their music.